Hello and welcome to another Tau versus White Scars battle report. The Tau and the White Scars are going at it once again with... For tonight's game, we drew the Comet for our objective. We will be fighting on this deployment zone. For twist cards, we drew Double or Nothing. And for the two additional twists, we drew Warp Storm and Orbital Debris. Neither of us have Psychers, so Warp Storm was a little bit of a waste. But the orbital debris could make this interesting. We'll be back in a second with the battlefield and armies on parade. Starting off tonight with the White Scars, we have
the captain on bike. I'm not taking the chapter master tactic, so I'm not basically making him the con. He's a sub-captain biker. And next we have the Storm Talon gunship, and he is equipped with the two las cannons and twin assault cannon. Here we have, it is a Rhino, not a Razorback, but as a Rhino, I actually have two Storm Bolters on there, and this 10-man unit of Tactical Marines are inside. So they will be embarking with him. Next is the Predator tank, which is also set up just as it sees, or as you see it. Two las cannons on the side, the twin las on the turret, and the Storm Bolter up top in case somebody decides to peek their head out. And next is a Repulsor Tank. It's a little bit differently. I wanted to try a little bit different setup. So it does have the twin las cannons on that. It does have the heavy onslaught cannon, the Iron Hail heavy stubber. But instead of the Icarus Iron Hail, I went with the rocket pod. I just don't have that set up yet. And then instead of the Storm Bolters and the Icarus, or Storm Bolters and smoke launchers, I went with 4 Fragstorm grenade launchers. So, and then embarked on it are the, at least he stayed together this time, are the 10 Primaris Intercessors. And they will be embarked as well.
All right.
During deployment.
That is our White Scars army for this battle. Starting off for the Tau, we have Long Strike. I have a little stand-in for Long Strike. I have yet to find where mine disappeared to. And his Hammerhead, and he is accompanied by 3 other Hammerheads. All of them are equipped with railguns and smart missile systems. Then we have 2 10-man Fire Warrior teams, a 6-man Pathfinder team with 4 with marker lights and pulse carbines and marker lights, and 2 with rail rifles. And we're bringing out the Sunshark bomber. And we'll get to see how this thing does. We'll be back in a moment.
Strikers or breachers?
Strikers. And this will be our battlefield for tonight. We'll be back in a moment after deployment, and we'll see who gets to go first. For deployment for White Scars, they have set up the Razorback, or the Rhino, right there. The captain is sitting right there. The Predator has taken up refuge in that building, and the Repulsor is sitting in the middle of the street with the Storm Talon right behind it. We'll see how this will go. And across the battlefield, we have a unit of Fire Warriors in this building. The Bomber's sitting in the middle of the street there. The Pathfinders are up in the building here. The Hammerheads are sitting right here with that squad of Fire Warriors sitting beside them. White Scars have turn one go first, so we will be back in a moment after movement phase for turn 1. For White Scars movement phase, turn 1, the Storm Talon has ran up over here next to the Hammerheads. The Repulsor moved down into the street, up the street a little bit. The Predator came out of the building and around the corner. The Razorback has moved down the street, and the Captain on Bike has moved up to here. We forgot this a minute ago, but the Captain on Bike's Warlord trait and tactics will be
Iron Resolve, which adds 1 wound to his wound characteristic and allows him a 6-up feel no pain.
Alright. And
chapter task is Lightning Assault, which is the White Scars specific, which adds 2 to their advance and charge rolls, and I can fall back and still charge in that turn.
Alright, we'll be back in a minute after the shooting phase and see what kind of carnage these White Scars can do. In the White Scars shooting phase, the Storm Talon put everything it had into long strike, and the Repulsor fired everything that was in range into long strike. They got him down to 1 wound. They just couldn't quite do the job. Over here, the Captain and the Rhino and the Predator shot into the plane. Sunshark, they did 1 wound. We'll be back in a moment with Tau movement phase. Okay, in the movement phase, the Fire Warriors stayed there. The tanks stayed still for this turn. They're going to need all the shooting they can get, so they don't need no movement penalties. For my Warlord on long strike, he's using Exemplar of the Cayenne, which means as long as he doesn't move, he gets to reroll failed hit rolls. He's also using the Pure Tide Engram Neuro Chip, which lets him roll for a command. Anytime someone uses a command point, he gets to roll, and on a 6-up, he gets a command point. And once per turn, he can re-roll a failed hit, wound, or damage roll. So, the Pathfinders stayed there. The Fire Warriors stayed there. The Bomber flew off over there behind the Warlord. He's about to do his bombing run, and we'll see if he can do any wounds on a 5-up. Because you're a character, I don't get the 4-up. He doesn't do any mortal wounds to the commander, or the captain on bike, but he's the closest target, so he's going to get a lot of shots into him in a minute. We'll be back in a moment after the shooting phase for for Tau, turn 1. Alright, this was not a good shooting phase for the Tau. Everything that shot at the tank here, or at the Storm Talon, managed to do 5 wounds. We managed to do 7 on the Repulsor. And the Bomber did its bombing run on the Captain and missed. And then shot missiles and a few other things at the Captain and some at the Repulsor, and managed to do 1 wound to the Repulsor and nothing to the Captain. Everybody else over here fired at the Captain. Everybody missed. Was not a good phase. So we will be coming back in a moment with after White Scars movement, turn 2. For the White Scars movement phase, the Repulsor has come down the street a little bit more. The Storm Talon moved across the way over here. The Captain and the Rhino have moved up the street, and the Predator is sitting still back here. We'll be back in a moment after the shooting phase to see what's left of this Tau force. It's not looking good for the Tau, but maybe some things will change. We're back. So we're going to film this. The Storm Talon is declared its las cannons into long strike and the twin assaults into the Fire Warriors. Let's see if this is long strike's last stand.
Okay. Hitting on 4. Hitting on 4. No, hitting on 5 because you have the fly keyword. I don't get the +1. But 1 did hit.
1 did hit.
3 to wound. It is a wound, -3. Alright.
He is dead. Doesn't
Barely.
matter. You did 1 dead wound. You only had 1 left.
Yeah, I just want to know whether it was a big one or... Oh, and he explodes.
I am going to command point that.
Okay, roll another 6.
No, rolled 2. Okay, so he does not explode. He does no more damage. So, let's just film the
Twin assaults real quick.
Twin assaults.
Fire Warriors.
See if they live.
Alright, he's hitting on 4s for them. Pretty good, pretty good. 9 hits. They're...
Toughness 3, I do believe.
I keep forgetting if that's a strength 6 or strength 5.
I do not know.
I want to say strength 6, but let me double check. Strength 6. So.
2s.
Wounding on 2s. Okay, 6 wounds at -1. So takes care of the cover save.
4 ups. Dang. That's a whole lot of death. 5 died. Took out half the squad. Alright. We'll be back in a minute after this rest of this combat phase, and we'll see what's left of this Tau army.
Orbital debris.
We haven't been rolling it. Nope. Completely forgot about it. Turn 1. Go ahead and do yours.
Well, I mean, we'll just skip this, and then on turn 3, turn 3, that'll explain the orbital debris is because it's comet debris.
Yeah, we kind of forgot about orbital debris for 2 turns. That's okay. Could have changed the way the game went. You could have dropped orbital debris on long strike. Okay, for the movement phase for the Tau, the hammerheads have stayed still. They can't take the degrading to their ballistic skill. They're going to have to try and pop that repulsor. The bomber flew over the repulsor, but again failed its bombing run. So, we are now going to move into Tau shooting for turn 2. Be back in a minute. For movement, the intercessors have tried to move up towards the building to take the comet piece. The Rhino and the Warlord have moved down the street. The Predator has moved up the street, and the Storm Talon has flown off over that way. It's not looking good here, but we'll see what happens in the next, when the shooting phase comes back. Also for orbital bombardment, no 6s were rolled, so that is not going to help out. We'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, in White Scar's shooting phase for turn 3, the Storm Talon put its las cannons into the Sun Shark. It did 1 wound. Storm Shark's going to live for another round at least. The Intercessors fired on the Fire Warriors. There's only 4 of those left. And everything else put shots into this hammerhead right here. Under the building, it's got 3 wounds left. We're now going into Tau movement phase and shooting for turn 3. For Tau movement phase, the wounded hammerhead has stayed stationary. He's going to be hitting on 4s or maybe 5s right now. So he's got to sit still for the best shot possible. The bomber has moved over here to join him, and the other 2 hammerheads have moved out over to here. Fire Warriors are sitting where they're at for the moment. We're going into Tau shooting phase for turn 3. And their orbital bombardment failed. Not good. Well, the trouble for the Tau has continued. I guess their targeting computers were just not calibrated today. Out of an entire round of shooting, they managed to deal 1 wound to 1 intercessor. That is it. We are now moving into White Scars, turn 4. In White Scar's movement phase, the Intercessors have moved up to take the objective. The Storm Talon moved over here. The Rhino disembarked its troops and moved over here along with the Warlord. And the Predator has moved up over that way. We're just going to go ahead and keep on filming because this is this is going to be brutal and ugly.
Okay. We'll start with the plane, since it's farthest back for one. Storm Talon's going to shoot its twin las into, well, everything into the front tank. Twin las and the assault cannons.
Alright, everything into that front hammerhead.
Alright, twin las cannons hitting on 5s. No, it's just 4s. I don't have a penalty, I just don't have a bonus.
He's not penalized for where he's at?
I'm still at my mid-grade, which is a base of 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I moved, so yeah, it would have been 5. Rolled a 6 anyway, so.
1 hit.
1 hit. 3 to wound. No wound. Okay,
no wound.
So the las did no good.
I got a chance here.
Alright. Twin assault cannons.
Not really, but
Hitting on 5 still. Ouch. Whole bunch of miss. But I could wound him a little bit. 1. No wound. That's only strength 6. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was a whiff. Let me move over here to the intercessors. The intercessors. Let me see if I can.
There's only 3 left.
I don't really have line of sight with the tanks in the way. So I will go after the plane just for giggles.
To see if you can take it out. 9 shots.
8.
Or 8. That's right, we killed one.
Yep.
Our one.
Finished one off. Alright, so hitting on 4s. It's a whole lot of 3s.
Yeah.
It is a wound at -1.
This is a 5-up save. And he
Oh,
got it.
nice.
He got it. Gotta show that. He saves. He doesn't want to die yet.
I'm trying. Alright, so that's the intercessors. Twin bolt gun off of the biker, my captain.
Which tank?
Front tank, since that's visible.
Alright.
Alright, twin bolters, rapid fire 2, so hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s. Hitting, all 4 hit. Wounding on 5s. Wait a minute, toughness is 7?
7.
Okay, so yeah, 5. 1 wound, no mod.
That is a fail. He has taken a wound.
And the mastercrafted bolt gun from him. Both hit. Let me roll something like that again.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Next.
Alright, storm bolters off the Rhino into that hammerhead. If I can keep the dice in my hand. Which seems to be increasingly difficult. Alright, plenty of hits. Actually, these are assault, or these are rapid fire, so. Three wounds, no mod.
Save. Save. Save.
Oh, come on.
3 saves, 2 5s, and a 3. That
Almost.
tank's going to try and hold out for another round. What's next?
Alright.
My stuff's saving for a change.
Alright, so I'm going to start with the... I believe I've got 3 storm bolters, or 3 bolt guns in line for that hammerhead.
Okay.
They're out of 12 range, but the bolt guns and then the plasma gun and plasma cannon are going to go after the plane.
Okay.
So 3 bolt guns. 1 hit. No wound. Alright.
All right.
Plasma gun. No.
Nothing.
Plasma cannon. 2 shots. Hitting on 4s. No, you're also hard to hit, so. Hitting on 5. 1 hit. Wounding on 4. No.
Nothing. The plane's hanging in there.
You're gonna make me do it.
Make you do it. Split them up.
Storm bolter on that hammerhead. Just if I can just do that 1 wound. With twin las on the front tank and these 2 las cannons on the plane.
All right.
So storm bolter. Let's see if I can do that 1 wound on 2 shots. Both hit. Need that to wound. 1 wound.
4-up save. He got it.
Okay, so hammerhead gets to live this round. 2 las on the front hammerhead. 1 hit. Wound. -3.
Rolled a 4. How much damage? 3.
3.
So he's taken 5.
And then the other 2 on the plane. 1 hit.
He was sitting on 4s? Yeah. Never mind.
He rolled a 6.
No
so.
wound. No, that wounds. Yeah, never mind. Ugh. Damage. He can't save that. 4-up save.
Yeah, but 2 wounds?
Strength 9. No, that's right. No, it'd be 3s. Toughness 6. Never mind. So he lives.
Yeah,
He
I'm
lives.
not going to command point, so yeah, he lives too.
All right, so the hammerhead has taken 5 wounds. The bomber and the other hammerhead have managed to live through this.
Charges.
Oh, they're gonna charge the hammerheads. This is gutsy. Which one you charging?
Let me start with the Rhino.
All right. Railgun.
No.
He rolls a 4. Should I command point that?
Do you have any left?
Yeah. I should have at least have 2 left because I had 4.
And you did get 1.
Okay. No.
Okay.
This should be my last one though, but might as well. Live dangerously.
Okay.
I got the 6. All right. Let's see if this does any actual wounds.
You only got to roll a 3, but
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah. That missed.
a valiant effort though. Mainly just because there must be panic. Because he's charging. What?
1, 6.
Oh, can you see that?
These will be 5s to wound though. No. Nothing. Roll your charge.
Maybe like 5.
He got
oh
it.
yeah, he is so in there.
That's okay. I don't mind.
And him, my captain on the hammerhead.
All right.
Okay.
He's there. Alrighty. What are we gonna do?
Okay, so Rhino, 3 attacks, only hitting on 6s, but ooh, 1 hit. He could possibly wound him, and I believe it's a 4. Ooh, it's a wound.
It's not a save, so he has now taken 6 wounds.
The Rhino actually dented somebody. That's
Alright, what's next?
okay, and I believe the captain is pretty much standard. Yeah, chainsword. So 5 attacks, hitting on 2, rerolling 1, 5 to wound.
Alright.
Everything hit.
No
Nothing
wound.
wounded.
So, Hammerhead at 7 wounds, I do believe is D3? I don't know.
Did he degrade once?
Yeah, he should be, I don't know, he's not degraded yet at 7. No, he's hitting with 3 attacks on 6s. Nothing! 2, 3, 4. So, I do believe that ends.
That is the end of the turn.
That is the end of the turn. So,
And nobody needs any morale checks. I only
nobody
lost 1.
needs a morale check. Oh, that's depressing. So, we will be back in a moment after Tau movement for turn 4. See what they can try and pull off here. In the movement phase, the hammerhead that was charged fell out of combat to move over there. This hammerhead stayed put. These fire warriors left the building. They're going to try and take some shots at those Marines over there. The bomber took off across the battlefield and is gone off over there. It actually managed to do 1 mortal wound on a bomb run. First one it's got all night. And this hammerhead over here in the building has stayed put. He's only got 1 wound left. If he moves, he's hitting too bad. So we are going into Tau shooting phase for turn 4. We are going to start with the hammerhead that fell out of combat, putting everything it's got into his warlord. Starting with the railgun, hitting on 4s.
This is not the biker you're looking for.
Mind tricks don't work on me. Rolled a 3. Wah, wah, wah.
Well, at least the railgun missed.
Missiles, hitting on 4s. Only 2. Only 1 is going to wound.
Wounded.
He took a wound, so he
Iron
did
resolve.
something. Oh, yes.
And yeah, he just took a wound.
He just took a wound. Alright, the second hammerhead is going to fire its railgun into... He's hitting on 3s. He's going to fire his railgun into the Rhino, and he's going to put his missiles into the Marines hiding over there. No. What's the toughness on the Rhino?
Rhino's toughness 7.
Why not? He's going to put the missiles into the plane.
Okay.
Try and see if we can take that out. Railgun, hitting on 3s. Rolled a 5, so we're good to hit. Let's see if we can wound. Give me a 6. Rolls a 3. That will wound for -4 d6 damage.
Roll damage.
Rolled a 4.
Well, I don't have to worry about getting out the d10. I can just do that.
So these missiles will be hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. Well, I think he got a little mad.
Yeah, looks like he got mad.
I just need that to wound. And we don't get what? 1 wound out of the whole thing.
I'm good.
And he saved. Alright, the final hammerhead is going to put a shot. Oh, he'll be hitting on 5s. Where's he going to shoot? He's going to fire a cluster round. No. Yeah, he's just going to do it. He's going to try and take out the plane. He's hitting on 6s.
Railgun and missiles? All of them? Okay.
He rolled a 4 on the railgun. And nothing on the missiles hit. The bomber. Well, he just might as well just put everything he's got into that Predator. Or we could try... We're going to put the ion cannons into the Predator, and we're going to put the missiles into the plane.
Okay.
Hitting on...
5s or 6s?
6s, because he advanced. Well, he got 2. One wound at -1.
Oh, he took it.
All right, now before he fires the missiles, he is going to... I did not declare, so I cannot do that. I did not declare his marker light. All right, I need 6s to hit the plane. We got 1. 3s to wound. It will wound at -1.
The missiles?
Strength 7.
Oh, are these the 100 killers?
No, these are bigger missiles.
Oh.
They're the high yield. He
Made
saved. That is going to end Tau. Oh, wait. Fire Warriors. I do believe they are within 15 inches of that group of Marines.
It's real close.
I think they should be. Let's see. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're about 14.
Okay.
So
Firing on the Marines.
within...
The Marines peeking around the building are going to get shot by the Fire Warriors. And they've done the best shooting so far. 3s to wound. 4 wounds.
Alright. Killed 2.
Killed 2. This has ended Tau's turn 4. We are going into turn 5. Yep. So we will be back in a moment. In the movement phase, the intercessors are just kind of huddling up there in the building. The Storm Talon has moved here. The Razorback, or Rhino, and Commander on Bike have stayed stationary. The Marines came around the corner, and the Predator is sitting where it's at. We're now going, orbital bombardment was a failure. The Rhino tried to heal and did not. And we're going into White Scar's shooting for turn 5. They got a chance here to table me.
Okay. Twin las on the front hammerhead.
Alright.
Only hit it on 6s because my base is a 5 right now.
Alright.
And then also the twin assault will also be going there too.
Okay.
No hit on the las cannons. Twin assaults. See if I can roll a couple 6s.
There's a couple in there.
3 of them. Alright. Not bad, not bad. And 5's the wound still. 1 wound at -1.
No! Took a wound.
Alright.
Down to 6.
Dink him a little bit.
Ding ding.
Alright.
Next.
That was him. Twin bolter and mastercrafted bolt gun from the captain.
Into the same hammerhead?
Yep.
Alright.
Twin bolter. We roll 1s anyway. Everything hit. I just need something like that to wound. 1. No mods, so.
Saved.
Then mastercrafted bolt gun. Both hit. Neither wound. Wow, that was just horrible. Okay. Storm bolters into... Well, I mean, they're just small, so storm bolters into the fire warriors.
Alright.
Plenty of hits. Six wounds. No modification. So.
They are dead.
Okay. Plasma cannon on the hammerhead with the captain. Plasma gun on this hammerhead.
Okay.
And I believe it's within 12 inches. Plasma pistol on that hammerhead. And then 5 bolters on here.
Alright.
Yeah. 12 inches almost reaches the turret, so.
Okay.
Alright. Plasma cannon, 3 shots. I just went like, I said that hammerhead, right? For the cannon. And then plasma gun and plasma pistol on that, and bolters. Okay, yeah. Plasma cannon on that one. 2 shots. Both hit. And strength 7, so 4 up. 1 wound at -3.
That is not a save. That is a 4.
I believe it's just 1 damage still.
Alright, so he is now down to 5.
Okay, plasma gun. Within rapid fire range of this hammerhead. Not even close. Plasma pistol. At least the sergeant hit. No wound. Okay.
Alright.
So 5 bolters and... I don't know if they're within rapid fire or not. Yeah, basically.
It's to the base,
going
not to the model.
Yeah, that would be just in range then.
Okay.
So, 10 shots.
Alright. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s.
Yep.
That's decent. Half of them hit. 2 wounds. No mods, so.
4 up. See if he lives. Takes 1, so he's still sputtering around. He's got 1 wound left.
Intercessors on that front hammerhead.
Alright.
And I know all 8 of them are within rapid fire. So I just need 1 more die. Alright. They're all the same, I just Got 4 different dice.
Okay.
All right, so hitting on 3s. Still. Wounding on 5s. Good, good. Plenty of hits. See how many of them translate to wounds. Not bad. Quite a few. Quite a few. All right. 7. -1.
7 4-ups. You can pop the tank. Takes 2 wounds. Down to 3.
All right. Did I roll the actual bolters against him? I know I declared it. Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's right. That's where I took the 1 more. Or you took the 1. All right. Storm bolter and 1 las cannon into him. Turret into that one, and this las cannon into him.
All right.
Let me see what multitasking does. So, storm bolter's hitting on 4s. Las cannon. Oh, he didn't move.
4s.
So everything hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Las cannon, of course.
All right. Red dice is the las cannon.
All right, las cannon. All but 1 storm bolter hit.
All right.
All right, 5s and 3, I believe. Las cannon hit, but none of the storm bolter.
He's dead.
Yep.
See if he blows up.
Oh yeah, that's sad.
He rolls a 6.
Yeah, because I pasted him. Just to roll damage. All right, so how many? I believe is it 1 or D3?
D3. Only 1.
Still 1, but okay. So he took a little bit of damage, but he's kind of happy that this is no longer a threat because he doesn't like a lot of flashlights at him. Okay, the turret on him. Okay. 2 las cannons hitting on 3s because I'm not degraded yet. So
yeah.
Okay. 1 hit. Wound. -3.
No save.
1 damage.
Down to 12.
Alright, and the last las cannon on him. Hit.
No wound.
No wound. I'm going to command point that. My last command point. It is a wound, -3.
No save.
Okay.
That tank is gone. And it exploded.
Thankfully, I don't think anybody's in 6
The only
inches.
thing in 6 inches is my hammerhead over there.
Is he even in
Your
6
rhino might be.
Let me double check real quick.
Let's
Is he
see.
even 6 inches?
Yes, he is.
Oh. 6 inches, what, from here?
Off the nose. Yep, just out.
I will
So,
look you on that one.
we rolled another 6. So that is, he is down to 9 wounds. Take care of that right quick. All right. And we lost the hammerhead. He goes bye-bye. Just set him over here for now. All right, so we are down to 2 hammerheads left.
And both charging. I'll start with the rhino.
All right.
Actually, no. I'll start with my bike commander.
All
It'll
right.
be a mistake, but I want to try it anyway.
See if we can roll 6. Maybe we can paste him. We rolled a 6.
No.
The railgun hits.
Wounding on 3s.
Rolled a 4. The railgun wounds.
At least it's no mortals in addition.
No. 6 wounds.
Ouch. Yeah, that's the pacing if I don't save at least a few of them. Alright, so 6. 4-up save.
On what?
Invul.
Oh, well, you should have rolled that before I rolled wounds. Does he have an impulse save?
Yeah, it's 4-up invul.
Oh, you should have rolled that before I rolled wounds.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that.
So roll once and see if you make it.
Okay. No. So, yeah, 6 wounds. You want me to re-roll these or just keep what I had?
What is it for? What is that one for?
to feel the pain.
Oh, go ahead, re-roll it.
Okay. That may be a mistake. Or it actually made no difference. He's dead.
Okay.
Alright, the rhino.
I wanted to shoot my missiles at him.
Yeah, but now you get all of it at the rhino.
He rolled a 2 for the railgun.
It was kind of a mistake, but I figured might as well.
They tried to redeem themselves. They tried to kill. At least they killed the warlord. Missiles. Nothing. No 6s.
So the rhino just barely makes it.
Ah. Okay, so you have 3 attacks, hitting on 6s.
Yep. No hits.
No hits.
He's down to
7.
3, I believe.
7 wounds is not degraded. No, he's down to 3. So that's going to give him 1 attack. He rolled a 5. Nothing. He does not make the attack. So, that will end White Scars for turn 5. We're going into Tau turn 5. They're just going to try and shoot something right quick and get out of here. Might as well just sit here and say that he has moved forward an inch. He's going to stay where he is. All right. 3. He's hitting on 6s no matter what he shoots at. So he'll just shoot at the Razorback or the Rhino.
Okay.
Railgun missed. Well, at least 1 missile hit. Does not wound. The last Hammerhead is just going to do what he can to try and shoot that annoying plane. He'll be hitting with the railgun on 4s. He rolls a 5. That will wound. That will hit. See if he wounds. He rolls a 2. That will not wound. Missiles. Only 1. So the plane is going to live. It will wound.
Yep. Yep, and it saves.
Yep.
Unless you want me to reroll.
Nah, it's okay. So, that is going to end this battle. The Tau had some really bad shooting this game. So,
Dice were pretty brutal.
dice were brutal. Hope everybody likes this battle report, and we will see you all next week for another battle.